That's... Wow! Okay. What? I don't know how long it took me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did... Ah! A wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth. Boy's life of despair. Deadly life. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand...
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm. Almost like he was watching this all unfold from in front of a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for an everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity.
Interesting.
It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was just reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head...
What the heck?
I heard screaming. Did something... Chihiro!
A body has been discovered!
Dun dun dun!
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin!
What the hell was that?
What?
Ah, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's... so you didn't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine that's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? Body discovery announcement. And Chihiro really is...
Naturally.
Dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way into the scene, it felt as if no time had passed at all. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body. Oh,
Damn.
hang on. Damn, I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim? Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man.
What the?
What the fuck is this? It's a dream. This is a dream. It's not just a dream. I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of even being alive. Etc. Etc. Shut up. Wow. Your hero! Ah! That's just mean! It's horrible! Alright, let's talk to everybody a minute. Can I get to... I can't click on her. Okay. The word Bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know that thing about writing Bloodlust in blood? Doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime the word Bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They are like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. What? The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way! They're going so far as to write Bloodlust at the scene. I'm surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. Huh? What is it now? Coco. Ina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Tuka was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. Why? Wow, okay. She fainted! That did not sound good! Toko! Ina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up! Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood. So she is hemophobic, which I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
Just a second!
Tuko, can you hear me? You gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her, Tuko suddenly fell awake. As in she literally jumped up from where she was lying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up, ignoring the physical contortion she had to go through. Her motions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was so shocked, you know. It just happened, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. Yeah. Huh? Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? There's such a thing as snapping. And then there's going off the deep end. This is called going off the deep end.
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top. Inning and a bottom, a sea of truth to what that lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see!
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes are strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
so,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Aka, could you help me? She totally ignored me. Thank you very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sayaka and Moto to on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There is no question that Chiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monoko?
Of course!
Alright as rain! But don't take it as a bad thing, it's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works! Then it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray for mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right?
Woohoo! I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file!
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you will be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So please do every tip-top best to this investigation.
no way!
Do we really got to do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends? Having to suspect all our other friends?
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too.
Help me!
I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How could I not be? If you don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon? What, do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, go off and die somewhere right now. Fine, go off and die somewhere right now. Go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
Dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Hero wasn't an object, so there's little respect or I'll beat some out of you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth to what Bayaka said. Kyoka?
Because
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. But if Bayaka is right, that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro.
that's right.
And unless we do something more victims could start piling up. We get more victims? If we mess this up, we're all dead.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In anyone killing name, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually,
I just came up with it.
I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? A new rule has been added to your regulation menu.
so then...
In that case, why not limit it to just one person?
Hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Well, for now, Saka and me are gonna go drop Toko off in the room. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
Well, we have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation. Toot sweet. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed
Is that
Chihiro,
okay?
we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. I don't have any other choice. Investigation mode, activate! First of all, I better check the Monokuma file and see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death was estimated at around 2 AM. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in contemplating about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Monokuma file number 2 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Do you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course, life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So, what do you need? I'm gonna let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talents. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of collaborating in my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened. It looks like I'm working with Bayaka on this one. Oh goody! Imagine my inexplicable joy. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating. That was blunt. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So are you saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Dino and myself were usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Though we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However...
Perhaps. But it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret. But she also would have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Sakura's account has been added to the truth bullet section. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talking about it, right? Or I need to get stronger? Yeah, I do remember. She said that more than once. Sure did. Which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, that she was a girl after all. Those girls aren't all that strong. I know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Moto's account has been added to the truth fiction. Right, okay, let's have a look at this wonderful place. The word Bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. The poster got some blood on it. Must have happened during the murder. I think we found the murder weapon. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said the blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder
That's
weapon?
right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true,
Let's
but
go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. I'm not finished in there. Great. So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Yeah. Different property items, which has nothing to do with the case. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
You have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's that? Well, it's about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, this card reader. Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling mounted Gatling gun would initiate and Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending anyone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihira's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? I would tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in.
So, in other words...
As such, the killer must have been one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations, and the answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigy son of the noble Takami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add to a little more excitement of things. Yeah! You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying there's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental facilities, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader is added into the truth section of your handbook.